What's the drilly? What's the drilly? Let's set up real quick. I wanted to give a couple shout outs to the homies that's been coming over to from my other page showing the channel love, man. The algorithm starting to get out there and it's starting to get out there, man. It's starting to actually catch notice that there's another channel from Seven Oaks Hood Tales, and it's pretty cool, man. Because the thing about it is, there's a lot of people that showed my other channel when I first started the Seven Oaks Hood Tales. There were people on there, man, showing the channel love. A lot of people were tapping into that, and what's crazy about that situation is over there, man. I'm 80. I'm like 78 people away from 1,000 subs over there. Haven't uploaded any content. People are still in the comment section over there going crazy, showing a lot of love. I got messages to a lot of people over there. And you're starting to see a lot of people file in over here. In the last month, over here on this channel, the Savlokes Hood Tales, Sev Cisneros, I got 100 new subs off of just people filing in from that other channel, seeing interactions. What up, Shy? Mahai salute. Seeing, a lot of people coming in, flooding over there. Now, I'm in a dilemma because so if I get 1,000 subs over there and I'm not, uploading any content over there, do I just contact YouTube and say that I lost that channel? Because you have to have 1,000 subs over there to even contact YouTube, and tell them my situation, how I lost that channel. Or do I keep this one going and do I keep this one booming? Because this one right here is starting to pick up. You're starting to see a lot of faces that were regulars over there on that other channel. So I got a dilemma going on, but I just want to say, you know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for, still tapping in. Thank you for supporting, man, because it's like the real community makes a lot of things go. The real people, a part of a community, makes a lot of things go, bro. If it wasn't for the viewers and fools that tap into your channel and your videos, then a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, wouldn't have channels like that. But I appreciate, the people that are really interacting still. I appreciate it to the max, man, because it's cool to be able to meet individuals. It's cool to, you know what I'm saying, have people, tapping into your content and really I'm meeting a couple people in the public. Like people are showing a lot of the aspect love, man. So, my gratitude to y'all, man, that have been showing the love and supporting. Definitely, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of love for it, man, and it's a lot of respect. What you over there doing, Shy? How you doing, man? I graduated from Bible college. Oh, that's cool, bro. Oh, that's dope, man. That's tight, man. Congratulations on that. I know that was probably a process for you, but that was one thing that when I looked over there today, I checked on it today just to see what was going on. I seen that, the channel over there got like, you know what I'm saying, 913 subs over there. Moon Boost, what's good with you, bro? How you doing, man? Mall high salute to the rider right there, Moon Boots. Go check out his channel. But I checked over there, man, and that channel over there that I created last year, it got 913 subs right now. Almost to 1,000 subs, and I'm not even uploading content over there, bro. So my thing is, bro, having this channel going too, I need to figure out if I want to, get that channel up and running, because that's where stuff was booming, bro. If you look at different videos over there, man, every video that was over there had, people tuning in because, like I said before, Denver, if you ask around the Denver metro, bro, there's not really anybody putting light off of what's going on in the Denver metro. There's not really people, shining light on what's really going on in the streets, politic aspect. Everybody that, knows about the Denver metro, it's off of what they heard. So to be a person that, walked the trenches and just been in the streets and being able to, shine a light on what's going on, people always say, bro, we don't have a voice. We never had a voice. And you look at every state out there, homie. You look at every single state out there, and every state out there got a voice. There's gonna be a YouTuber that YouTube's for that specific state. If it's politics, if it's prison talk, you're gonna have somebody that does a YouTube channel for every city and state out there, bro. And for the longest, Denver never had a voice for that aspect, bro. That it was overlooked, and when it comes to being overlooked, you look at the aspect of even the murder rate out here in Colorado. A lot of stuff is swept under the rug. A lot of stuff they do not put to the public. It's like a game out here, man. What they don't expose to the public is things that's going on in the city. And you want to know why? It's because there's a lot of money coming into Denver, Colorado, and they're scared to mess up their money. And it's been like that ever since I was a kid. Not every aspect hits the front line. Not every aspect that you hear about Denver, Colorado, they're going to put out to the public, because there is a lot of transplants. There's a lot of people, moving out to the city of Colorado, out to the state of Colorado. And you think they want to put people where a lot of crime is, all these new folks. That's why they regentrification all the neighborhoods, because there was so much crime and they had to get rid of it to bring in money to the neighborhood, bro. Like, it's all bad, man. What's good with y'all though, man? What's on the agenda? I honestly I wanted to say thank you to everybody out there still showing the channel love, man, because, I didn't know how it was going to I didn't know if it was going to go in a good direction. And, the homies is on here supporting a lot. They are, bro. And I keep seeing people just pop up that I seen from the other channel. I'm like, okay, they subbed up. That's what's up. Mall high salute to them. Just hanging out. I saw you were on. Yeah, I just came over here to show my gratitude, my appreciation to everybody. Still showing the savage love. I see a couple of my partners that was in the trash talk circle, still showing the channel love, still supporting. But this is a new direction. It's a new direction, and I always take it like this, man. People, whatever they don't understand, they don't try to understand. They don't want knowledge about new things. They would rather stay in the dark about different things. And I know for like the aspect of the football community, that's all they want to talk is football. And that's all dandy. That's all good and dandy. It's great. But there's more to life than just talking football. And on the TTC channel, it wasn't doing nothing. It was staying stagnant. I don't do I used to do all the crazy part of TTC and the panels and, all the go on panels for hours and be in arguments and all the toxicness. And, I was a part of that. Definitely. I've been in a lot of dramas, and I just was like, nah, I can't do it no more. It's not me. It's not something that I want to be around all the time, and that's what it is, bro. But it's all good, man. It's all good and dandy. We got a lot of stuff going on, man. Me and my homie AZ, we're gonna do a Colfax tour. The longest street in Denver. We're gonna get out, tell a little bit of history about the longest street in the town. I'm gonna start going to these neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? To the neighborhoods, connecting with the OG homies. It's always good to have a perspective of people that really know the history of things. For, we ain't putting out no false, advertisement, no false information, no false knowledge. I know I'm not an OG day one for the Sav said, but you have a lot to offer that is not the same as everyone. Yeah, and a lot of people say that, Moon Boots, definitely, see, the thing about it is, too, my homie Moon Boots, is where I come from, bro. We don't just play around with all the disrespect, and that's one thing, bro, that I could not take from the trash talk circle, bro. All the disrespect repeatedly, and it was a thing where, I'm putting down my morals and values, because it's some entertainment on YouTube. That's not my get down, man. That's not my get down. Like, And my thing about it is, when you boil down to it, Moon Boots, and the thing about it that got me hella irritated is when Lady Still passed away. Um, what's good? What's good, my dog? What's good with it, Denver Maid? How you doing? Um, this was the last straw for me, Moon Boots. One of our sisters, one of the generals of the TTC, Lady Still. Sister, she was a good woman of the TTC. When she passed away, bro, and the way the community came together, and then it was just evaporated by some disrespectful ass fools that disrespected that lady's name, and nobody was even. It seemed like the same people disrespecting Lady Still's name. They didn't. There was no backlash on them. There was no people coming together and denouncing them, kicking them out of the community. And I was already past due with that shit, bro. I was not trying to be a part of that, because if you could disrespect a good person like that and somebody that had build, her and my wife, they were generals of the female part of the TTC. The last year that she was alive, Lady Still and my wife had an epic war, a hate week between amongst her and my wife, and they went back and forth like real queens of the TTC should have. And then she passed away and everything, bro, and it was just like disrespect on her name. They just let people just piss on her grave, bro, and it was people still acknowledge these fools, chill with these fools, and it's all bad, bro, and that's not something that I could be a part of. Definitely not. I'm not about I heard about Lady Still. Lady Still was someone I wish I got to know. Yeah, she was a real one, bro. She was a real fan, homie. Like, she brought knowledge. She owed up to every aspect of, what TTC was, what the rules and regulation, the Trash Talk Circle was, and she brought it. There was no smut on her name, homie. And for people to let certain people disrespect that name, it just kind of shows the foundation of what the TTC grew into, and it was just something that I couldn't be a part of, man. I was done with it, and I didn't want to go back and forth. See, this is the thing. What people don't know on here, like other people tuning in, once you're a part of the TTC, they say you never could get out. They say that your name's always going to be in the TTC, so you're always going to be TTC. Now, is that the truth? I could see why people say that, because most of the foundation was built off of TTC. My whole channel was built off of TTC. So everybody that was ever a part of the TTC was subbed up to my channel. And, the thing about it is, them people still view, them people are still, watching what you do. So, in a sense, you never could get out of the Trash Talk Circle. But I think for the most part, I've done a lot to kind of separate and distance myself from that label of the Trash Talk Circle, because I don't go to panels. I'm not in live streams no more. I'm not gonna do hate weeks no more. I'm not gonna do none of that, because it's just not worth the energy no more, homie. The TTC is a shambles right now, but the TTC is my first shoot. And more power to you, bro. I've been in the Trash Talk Circle. I was a rookie in 2015. That's when I joined the TTC, was 2015. I retired this year, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing is too, bro, my brother, he went through a dramatic situation, homie, and my brother was fighting for his life, bro. And there's certain individuals that took it to an aspect where they disrespected my brother, homie. And my brother didn't have nothing to do with the TTC. But there was people on here, that thought it was necessary to, disrespect my bro that was on ICU. And, that's not something that, I want to be a part of, bro. That's something that I don't want to have that label like that, And so be it. If my channel took a dramatic, hit with, interactions with the TTC, and for a minute, this channel became dead because I separated myself and I made it clear I don't want no parts of that, and that's what it was. And to this day, I still don't, because if you look around, The TTC, bro, you look around it, it's all the same thing. People talk about the same old things. Every day it's the same old drama. Every day it's the same people crying about it. Every day it's the same lives with the same people on it beefing. You have fools that say they stand for something and they don't really stand for anything. You got people doing the same old shit, doxing and doing this and doing this. And it's the same old shit. And it's the same people that basically said they were against it, interacting with the people that made the whole thing fucked up from the beginning. And that's just the bottom line and the truth. That's just the real truth. It's the same people, the people that said they wasn't about that and they were going to stand firm, they're around these same people that destroyed it. You know what I'm saying? They're around the people that destroyed it, homie. They're around the people that made the TTC crumble. And you still catch these fools befriending these dudes. And that's why, I'm not gonna talk and say I'm not with you and then smile in your face. That's hella fraudulent, bruh. That's fraud. That's fraudness, and I can't be a part of that shit. Glad the homie route pulled through. Yeah, man. Baby bro is good. He's in Vegas doing his thing, man. He got some stuff foundation in Vegas. He's making a dramatic leap. Over there, bro, and he's going to start a new foundation for himself. I mean, in AZ, bro, and he got a good situation going for him out there. First time I met you, said, was in Cousins' panel. Yeah, and even look at that aspect, homie. That's another face over there that has done everything in his possibility to try to destroy something that that was already done. It was done. The energy was done, bro. And to this day, he's crying about the same old shit. He's tried to start a whole new movement to destroy something that was actually good at first, and he failed over and over and over. And he failed over and over and over. And I try to give homie the rules and regulations and the tools. Me being a vet of Broncos country in the trash talk circle, I try to give that fool the tools, rules, regulations, and he went against the grain, and he started hanging on Savage. And to this day, he will always be an outcast. He'll never have that shine that he wanted, because he tried to do too much, So that's another reason, Moon Boots. Hey, what up, Mile High? Mile High, salute to the riders. Cousin disrespected you, and he's been doing it because I got him off the square, homie. He blocked me, and what's crazy about it is, bro, is homies that were close befriended this dude, personal people, and Cousin really thought they were riding with him before the Savage. And when it went down and I got the keys to his channel, because that's just how it goes. That fool freaked out and started backstabbing everybody. You know what I'm saying? And it was hilarious, bruh, really. He banned you and all you came with was Bronco Raiders talk for the game coming up. He banned me. But see, before you were even in the TTC, bro, he was already on that whole shit. Moon Boots, he's been on some whole shit for some years already. Like you missed a lot of years, because you're newer, bro, and the toxicness, bro, of just what it's become. It's like it's something that me seeing what it was when I first started. There was still greats. When I first started, there was still morals and values in this thing we called the trash talk circle. I seen the good part of aspect, and it was already dying at that time. But there was solid individuals. There was still fools that had dignity and represented their teams with the utmost respect and was man and people of their words. Over the years, the head honchos, you'll probably never ever get to see the head honchos, Moon Boots. You'll probably never get to see these legendary fools really be what it was before, because you came in when everything was already toxic and everything was water and oil mixed. There's no repairing that shit. It doesn't matter if the higher ups and the fools say we're going to repair it. There's no repairing it. It's never going to go back to what it was, because you're still always going to have them pieces of shit that put their foot into the community, and that's what's fucked up about it, bro. You know, but more power to the fools that try. You know, I just, I'm set the foot, bro. My channel, my whole channel changed. Like, look at my name. It's not. There's no more Seth Cisneros, really, bro. It's under a whole different name now. You know, and it would have been cool, man. You know, it would have been cool. To have two channels, my hood politics, and that's what I was doing. I lost that channel, and then I came back over here, and it's starting to pick up. It's starting to pick up with, people from the other channel, and that's just kind of what the direction is all the way, man. You know, but yeah, bro, I honestly, for sure, I just wanted to, give the utmost respect to the solid foods that has been following both of the channels from that one over there to over here, and I'm gonna keep building, man. I'm gonna keep building. I definitely got some stuff in the works for some good content coming out, and that's what it is, bro. That's what it is. Yeah, it's kind of cold over here tonight, but yeah, man. So that's kind of worse. I got some interviews cracking with a couple of my OG homies, couple fools from out of city, out of state, and we gonna do it, man. It's just I want to start networking and bring the light to what's going on in my city, bro. That's kind of how I want to take it. That's kind of the step I want to take it, the direction, because I feel like this, man. This is the crazy part, honestly. This is the crazy and hard part is that, every city that you go to, there's always going to be a place where there's toxicness that builds. And in the inner city of Denver, man, you got neighborhoods, that are never, ever going to see by a spectrum because, especially in a city where it's all about bread and, it's all about the rich getting rich and all this, bro, you ain't never going to see the inner city problems. And then and to make it 10 times worse, the city of Denver, the way they do it, they're not going to shine light. They're not going to ever shine light on it. They're not going to shine light on it because they don't want to mess up their money, bro. There's people that die, there's people that die at the hand of guns, bro, out here on a regular basis. And these motherfuckers going to catch themselves sweeping everything under the rugs. They sweep everything under the rugs because they don't want to mess up their money with the transplants. Hey, what up, Steelers Nation? What's up with you, Rada? And it's a cold aspect, homie. And this happens every single year. They don't even put the stuff televised about people that are getting killed on a daily basis out here, bruh. They want to sweep it under the rug and then thinking it's cool. And then the people that start seeing this is the people that still got to go to the neighborhoods, and these neighborhoods are now mixed with the high ups and people that got money and the people that are still in the hood. Because once you're in the hood, you always gonna be magnetic back to the hood. So like in the 5 Points area where I'm from, you got all these uppies, you got all these rich fools that are not even from the city, don't even know anything about the city, from other cities and states, moving into the hood, making them change the hood into regentrification and moving everybody to Aurora, Lakewood, this and that. And then when it's killing, you got these people now starting to notice and be like, hey, we never knew the hood was like this. We didn't know where we were moving. You got some people getting robbed over there. We didn't know the neighborhood was like this. We didn't know it was bad. You didn't know because you didn't do your research and you didn't really care to actually know that knowledge. And that's what it is. There's been incidences where businesses, like on the facts, East Colfax, bruh, shootings and fools dying. And these people are coming in that are not from our city and state, talking about we can't have our establishments over here. We thought this neighborhood was good. It was never good, though. It was never good. All you did was kick people out of their housing and generations of families out of their neighborhood and their housings. In the east side of Denver, bro, they kicked everybody out. They kicked everybody out to other cities in the Denver metro. and just told everybody, oh, well, we don't care. We don't care that you were here since 1960, 1970. And everywhere you go in the Denver metro, from the west side to the east side to the north side to the south, it's all like that. It's starting to be regenification in all the hoods, bro. It's actually devastating to see the history be soaked out the hoods like that. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. And it's to cater to the people coming in our city. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, me, a person like me that got pride in the city in Denver, of course, I'm gonna speak up on it. I'm gonna try to shine some light. I wish, I wish there was a lot more platforms doing it. Definitely, but there's not too many platforms that are taking that responsibility, because it takes work. It takes work. I'm at a point in my life, just being who I am, even being in the politics, being from the tundra, going through every aspect of, gang culture and being on the yard and this and that. I'm at a point in my life where I could see foods that I had conflict with in the past, and just being the stature that I am, bro, and, knowing respect now, I could go shake somebody that I had, conflict from way back and be like, it's all good, homie, respect. We got through that shit. It was learning. It was a learning process. It was a bridge to get to this point. And I can go, what up, Kevo? My high salute to the rider. I can go tap in with fools, from the other side and, have respect and not just see them for gang politics and not just see them for gang culture. Because when it boils down to it, we all go through the same aspect when you're politicking. Just different sets, different tribes, bro. But we're all going through the struggle of politicking. We're all going through that aspect. Nobody's different. We all go through the struggle, man, of growing up. And that's just the real truth. That's just the real aspect in these neighborhoods, in these cities. My older uncles, they're from opposite neighborhoods than I grew up in. Their little homies didn't get along with my circle. These are my uncles, my dad's brothers. And for the longest, I never got along with them because of the simple fact is I was politicking and I was on some front line, and when I say front line, I didn't get along with fools that were not from the set. And my dad passing away, bruh, that didn't slow it down. You think we could have came together as family and figured out who smoked Pops, who smoked Kenny G. But me getting older and going through it and being on the yard and actually running into some level-headed fools from Damu, and me being a loc on the yard, front lining and running, and these fools giving me some sense and knowledge about different things, older fools that's been banging longer than I was, it helped click something in my brain like not everybody's the enemy, bruh. There's fools that are good from every aspect. There's fools, it's just like that. It's territorial, but that's what we're taught in our sets. That's what we're taught in our neighborhoods, bruh. The territorial aspect. Because we see them fools all as enemies, and they're not even really the enemies. They're not really our enemies. They're just other people living the same life we live. You know what I'm saying? And that's why now, I'm gonna do something real savagery, bro. I got some interviews lined up with some dog move fools, and it's gonna be some people that know me are gonna be like, dang, homie, Savage would have never did this a long time ago. Savage was not that type. Savage was activated. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be some monument stuff for me every day. Work in progress, bro. Every day it's a work in progress, and I'm to a point in my life where I could do that. I'm to a point in my life where I look at a man and I look at them and their actions show if I should respect them, not just because their name, good energy. I like this form of YouTube that I'm doing, that I'm on the foundation and the road to, because I meet fools from everywhere, homie. I meet fools from everywhere. Let me tell you something to everybody out there, bro, and this is real talk. This is real talk. If I never got to a point, I wouldn't even ever chop it up with any of you fools. Because if you wasn't from my politics and you wasn't from my lifestyle, I didn't have nothing for any of you dudes. Nobody on YouTube would be getting my energy. I want to chop it up with you dudes because you don't come from the same background as me. You couldn't walk a day in the shoes of me, the politics that we walked in. It's civilian. The civilian aspect wouldn't allow you to see that aspect. So I came a long way, bro, and this is how me network with different people from walks of life, different areas, different cultures, different cities, different states. I meet people on here all the time from different cities and states that I respect. That I could have a brewski, bro. If I ever met you in the physical form, I'll have a brewski with you. I'll drink a beer with you. Let's take some shots. And that was one thing about the TTC that was cool. I met some good people in the trash talk circle, definitely, that I still to this day that I got plans to go meet in the physical form. And definitely, you know what I'm saying? It was always good atmosphere when I came around them dudes, And if I wanted to put that roadblock down, I would have never, ever, ever got to meet that aspect, bro. I would have never got to chop it up with some real ones from across the states. Do you know someone named Bobby out in Denver? It's my pops, and he just got locked up like 2 years ago, and he has 25. I know a couple Bobbies, my homie. The guy was a gambler. I know a couple of Bobbies, bro. Bobby Chavez. I know, he got stretched. I know Bobby from the Tensio Boxing. What neighborhood, what area was he from, Brody? But yeah, I know a couple Bobby, Lil Robert. I know a couple of them fools, bro. Those are the family too, man. And it's messed up, homie, because we think about that. Like, look at what the homie just said. His homie, he fell victim to the trap, bro, and now he's doing 25 to life. Sorry about your pops, man. But it's crazy out here, bro. It's a constant trap, man. It's a constant trap. They try to keep us in this revolving door. I don't like being told to shut up. The guy was a gang member. I don't like being told to shut up. Yeah, it's not good to ever tell somebody to shut up. That's crazy, bro. But it's a total trap, homie. And this is the realest aspect, bro. You gonna get from somebody, that actually, really, really was in depth of the gang aspect, the generational politicking, bro. Because in my family, the politics comes from generational. It's a generational thing. Years and years before me, people before me, family members before me. Before we're even, brought up in our family, it's already something that's stamped on us, cursed since birth. And it's something that was magnetic, and we were rooted to it at an early age, bro. Like I said it in my interviews, and I said it in my videos. Before I even knew what gang politics was, bro, I had relatives already east side, everything, east side up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we did, bro. And, it's something from 12 years old all the way to 37 I did on a daily basis. But I'm going to tell you like this, homie. I believe in the spiritual aspect, and I believe God had to work on me. I believe it. That's the testimony. It was the Lord had to do it like clay and mold me, homie, into the person I am. But if I didn't go through that aspect, I wouldn't even know. The aspect of what anything was out here, bro. And a couple years ago, just to give a little rundown, bro, I was already, changing the mindset, changing the views. And a lot of stuff people really don't know. When I was in the TTC, on here, I was still actively in gang life. I was still out there acting up still. And and it was a constant struggle and trials and tribulations. And I would paint a picture with this YouTube stuff like everything was cool. But at the end of the day, it wasn't cool. So, serious situations had to play, bro. Serious situations had to play in life, homie. And, the thing about it is it played into the aspect of me now, you know what I'm saying, being mature and trying to get stuff together, homie, and that's the final aspects. Shout out to all the riders pushing for success. Shout out from the north, homie. Why is no jumper and no bueno? Why? The reason why, homie, to be honest, I already have said that there was no good is because, A long time ago, homie, they disrespected. The reason why no jumper's no good is because them fools are civilians trying to, dibble and dabble in politics, and they don't have to. They're just magnetic to that shit. They don't know anything about that life. They don't know that they can cause a whole war behind who they have on their panels, and they're disrespectful to other people that were a part of their crew. Backstabbers, homie, scandalous stuff. The fool, Terrell, whatever his name is, bro, his main enemies is C-Max Hood. They beef with each other, bro. And to have a fool on your panel that got the enemy's hood whacked out, and this dude's on your panel, that's backstabbing and disloyal to the fool that works for you. And that's just how their get down is, my homie. And that shit is trash. And another thing is too, bro, the civilians on there, like Flacco and all them dudes, they thought it was cool to say these certain things about other YouTubers and don't even know that there's a domino effect. So when the SA fools press them dudes, now they're about to have a war over some civilian that don't even know anything about California politics and the Mexicans over there. They had a gang of Mexicans push the line on them dudes. And who was the one that had to settle that shit? AD and them fools that are real gangbangers. They're the civilians on there, the ones that caused the trouble. When the war pops off, you think them fools are gonna be on the front line? Hell nah. Them fools are gonna be hiding, bro, while real fools that don't have a lot of rope to hang theirself is gonna be fighting that war. Because them fools, the SA fools over there, were very pissed. And they had every right to be pissed, homie. Let me see. I like his wife. I feel like you watched on the Pornhub. And that's the aspect, homie, to be real talk, to be 100%. When you have a member, bro, and this is a member working for your foundation, and he's from a certain sector in California, right? And then you bring his enemy. This is a member of your crew. You bring a rival gang that's rival to his hood with some disrespectful stuff on his head. You're not thinking about the best interest of the person that works for you. That's disloyal, homie. You don't just do that. But they would love to see that controversy. They would love to see a war pop off because it's for entertainment. It's just like Trash Talk Circle. It's all for entertainment. So if some shit popped off in that studio and somebody really gets killed, it's because they're naive. It's because they're civilians and they think that shit's a joke. Look at the fool Flacco on there, bro. He just opens his mouth to fools that are from the trenches that go through the struggle, and he thinks everything is cool to say. He thinks everything that comes out of his mouth is funny, homie. Till some shit really happens and somebody really gets hurt behind what they say, and then people are gonna cry, "Oh, it was just business. It was just business. It was all about the money." Where did people's morals and values go out the window just for some money, homie? What up? You know what it is, Ma. High salute to the riders. But yeah, that's what I got to say, homie. I said this a long time ago about No Jumper. I said this like 6 months ago about No Jumper. And the reason why I even brought it up is because the simple fact is, bro, when they had the fools from BPS, the blood fools, and the BPSs was disrespecting right in front of the crit fools, I looked at that and I was like, dang, these fools are really putting down their morals and values of the organization that they done took stripes for, their homies done died for, homies on the yard doing life sciences, and they'll allow that and not check it because it's over money, it's over entertainment, bro. That's fraudulent, homie. That's fraudulent. I could not be on a show like that, bro, where somebody directly is disrespecting something that I caught war wounds over, something that I shed blood over, homie. I couldn't be on that, bro. It wouldn't be allowed, So that's my intake on it. That's my view on it. But everything's coming out, man. You see a lot of them fools, you see a lot of them fools quitting. They're leaving the show, I'll tell you like this. It's going to take a dramatic hit on that No Jumper. It's going to take a dramatic hit, man, because they're the show. They're the ones that keep stuff going, homie. They're the ones that keep stuff going, honestly. But we in society, bro, isn't that what people like anyways, homie? Is entertainment. That's why everybody likes 6ix9ine. That's why everybody was in love with 6ix9ine because he was entertaining. Real G's don't think that shit's entertaining. Real G's don't think when you're mocking the culture, bro, and you really are mocking every aspect of the culture. They don't fools is not. They don't think that shit's funny. You think fools on the yard that's doing life sciences thinks that shit's funny? It's not funny, bruh. You know. So that's just wild, homie. But yeah, bro, what's good with y'all, man? Thank you guys for tuning in. I see some riders on here that tuned in, man. You know what it is, but that's all I gotta say, homie. I just wanted to really honestly, tell everybody. Um, he ain't gonna give me the heads up. Adam 22 would have to stop smoking. Denver made. He would have to stop smoking. He would have to put on about. Right now I'm saying at about two. I'm saying about 260, bro. And I'm on a daily regimen of working out. So he would have to get his muscles up. He better go join the nearest boxing the boxing aspect. He better get his skills up. Cause I'll go in there and just play with that fool and toy with that fool, man. You know. Oh yeah, definitely, man. We had to step it up, bro. It's a beautiful thing, bro. Like the apartment came through clutch. Where I was living before. I know a lot of people were staying tuned in what was going on. They were busting every night. They were dumping over here. They were dumping at the apartments. I'm over here with all the white folks, so I ain't tripping, man. It's a good little feel. I'm balling like an athlete, but got no jumper. I'm balling like an athlete. That's the thing. Is that the ringtone? Is that the ringtone troll count? Let me find out, man. You work for no jumper, homie. Nah, but yes, it's a cool little atmosphere, man. I had to step it up. I had to do the step up, bro. Since yeah, I know. I'm balling like that. Hey, you know what, homie? And see, my thing is, bro, it actually could have probably been a cool little show over there. It could have been a cool show, bro, but once they started mingling, into different things that they didn't understand, because I think Adam 22 went to the Nickerson Gardens, bro, where all the Bloods was, and I think he even went over there. If he would have kept it himself and just did and had an understanding for the neighborhood, it probably could have been actually a cool show. It probably could have been a show that was decent, homie. You see all these other platforms that go to these cities and they go and they're genuinely caring about what's going on in the neighborhood, and they interview these fools from different sectors. If he would have kept it like that, I think the show would have been a success. But they started letting the dumbest stuff go on their show, and it turned into a big ass circus, bro. So yeah, getting a new trailer here in the next few months. The one I live in now is old. Hey, you still in New Mexico, my homie? You seen that dude Gunners Collective? Yeah, I seen him. I seen his channel. He got some interesting stuff on there. He talks about some different things. I know he's a dropout. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really try to tune into that aspect. I remember him and the Food Savage Studios going to war with each other. But like I said, man, people do whatever they're gonna do. I've actually watched a couple of his videos. But yeah, that man, and honestly, homie, I honestly thought, I even thought that Food Savage Studios at first was a decent YouTuber till I found out he was in PC and protective custody and a dropout, and and then I started watching his craziness, bro. And you see what I tell you, homie, is look at what's went on with homie. He got killed. He got killed playing with the culture, and he met his match, bro. They shot that fool at his establishment where he was working. Can't play with that shit, bro. Can't play, because people do take stuff serious. There's people that really push a line, that press lines for the aspect, homie. And he's no longer here. And the messed up part about it is he could have had a decent, run and a decent life off of, his content. Because He knew how to tell stories. He knew how to put stuff in, he knew how to put it out there and tell a good story, tell stories about the Panther. Yep, I own the land here. I save some money living here, only pay my land taxes and utilities. Oh, that's cool, bro. It's cool to own your own property. That's dope, bro. Hell yeah. If I ever slide that way, I'll go tap in with you, my homie. Definitely, I was thinking about Santa Fe for a minute. I was thinking about Santa Fe, living out there, but because I actually, when I was younger, we went to the prayer grounds out in Santa Fe, and it was a cool little aspect out there, homie. And but I hear, it's really hard to, push a line out there of success because it's just a lot of rundown shit. It's not really no opportunity. My homie was living out there for a minute. Hey, where you hiding? What's up, man? I ain't seen you in a minute, Rado. How you been, bro? I know everybody was talking after the Super Bowl loss, but it's bounce back. That's all I can say, man. Bounce back here soon, bro. But I'm good, man. I'm just tapping in with a couple of the homies. I just wanted to give my gratitude to all the riders out there. All the riders out there that was showing the channel love, man. And we going up from here, homie. So I'm in a dilemma, like I was saying, bro. When I get to the 1,000 subs, because I'm about 80 subs away on that other channel, 1,000, I'm gonna contact YouTube, and I might just have that channel go up and running because it's still going. There's a lot of stuff going on that other channel, and that channel's booming, bro. There's still people in the comment section on a daily basis. Every time I look over there, I got more subs. But then again, the homies that are on here that was tapping on here, there's some of the homies that are in here. See, there's a couple of fools that were on that channel over there, man, showing the channel love. They filing in at a fast rate, bruh. I got like 100 new subs in the last month, bro, off of the homies filing in. So it's big ups, it's big ups to the homies, man, besides no jumper. And that's cool. You know what? That means that on a genuine tip, homies from over there they mess with me personally. And I know that a lot of homies that are from the Denver metro, especially, they want to connect. They want to hear the stories. And then we have outsiders too from outside cities and states that want to hear about New Durain, because like you see a lot of fools that are on these Denver videos, they never know what's really going on. There's always questions, bro. There's always questions to be asked about the Denver metro. And people have told me, like, you have a good story, homie. You open a lot of people's eyes to different things. And it's coming from a genuine place. I mean, it's not no fabrication. Like I don't put fabrication into stories or none of that. It's just experiences and different things that I've been through, I got love from Denver and all of Colorado. Yeah, homie. New Mexico's, that's kind of still a lot of Colorado family, like there's a lot of Colorado influence out there, man, even with the sports teams. Broncos country, Broncos country is deep out there, and I always knew that. Colorado had a big influence out there, man. What would you do if you were what would you do if you was Nahawk? I can't stand Nahawk. He needs to stop fake. This is the thing is, bro, I try to help little Nahawk out, my homie. I try to help baby Nate, the baby bird, out. I try to tell him, leave it alone. It's not you, but you only could lead a dude to water. You can't make him drink. And if he don't listen to somebody of, the stature that I am and give him some direct input, that dude's a lost cause. Now, we don't know. Maybe he's trolling, bro. Maybe he's trolling. Maybe he's just acting. What's wrong? Come on. Maybe he's just acting. But one day, his acting is going to catch up to him, homie. And, people recognize him off of YouTube or whatever. What if he hits that county? And if Nahawk, if you're watching, What if you hit the county, bro, and somebody remembers you off of YouTube? And don't think it can't happen, because the simple fact is, bro, I run into people that recognize me from YouTube more and more every day. Somebody's like, "Oh, you do the Seven Low Hood Tales, good channel." Hold up, don't hang up, people. Uh, so it happens every day, man. Right? It happens every day. You can be recognized at any time. Now, the neighborhood he's saying he's from, they're not really liked, So if he goes to the county and he really has any problems, they might press him over the situation of him trying to fabricate that lifestyle. And you don't want to be fabricated. You don't want to be a fabrication, man. Definitely not. So that's about it, man. The little homie right here. That's my little killer right there. Monet. What up? Tell the viewers what's cracking. You know what it is. Tell them. She's all live, bro. She got some more heart than a lot of the trash talk circle, bro. She a rider, man. And that's what it is. But I'll stay on here for a couple more minutes. J Millie Mills, what's up, my rider? Hit me up tomorrow, fool, for we could definitely discuss, a part two of that aspect. Definitely want to get it in. There's people asking me about a part two. And I think we can get down to some nitty gritty for sure. For sure, bro. But yeah, man. Like I said, man, you just got back home. Yeah, I just actually hopped out the water, just got back, just chilling for a little minute. I've been listening while I made some egg. Oh yeah, hell yeah! I need one of them moon boots. Let's eat. Let's eat. And see, that's the thing about it is moon boots. You would have to take the keys from Nahawk, because Primo gave the keys over to Nahawk with the Seattle Seahawks fan base, and you would have to snatch them from Nahawk, bro. He's just a youngster though, bro. You can't blame him. He wants to bump his head. He's still off that Similac though, man. And he's driving a car that's reckless. He's about to wreck, like, Ruggs, So you gotta pull the keys from that dude, bro. If you really going in, you need to have a sit down with Nahawk, bro. Since you a Seattle Seahawk fan, you need to tell him what the rules and regulations is. Like, nope, there's no more of this. Yeah, but see, and it was cool, man. It was definitely cool. It was cool between, the NFC West has some hitters, bro. They have some hitters, and they have some good video makers, man. AFC West has some video makers. We was like, I would have to say there was 10 fools in Broncos country at the time, 10 fools in Raiders Nation. We had like 3 fools in the Chiefs Kingdom. We had 3 fools in Chargers in the Chargerville. You know what I'm saying? And, when it was hay week, we went back and forth the whole week, bro. So that's how it was. It was cool. It was good. It was good times. And everybody just crumbled after them years, man. Hey, Jay Millie, was them fools over there? Were they over there still doing that live over there with Gangish? I want to send you a Soldier Boy concert. Soldier Boy, tell him. That's your dance, fool. That's your dance right there, bruh. What's your thought on getting blessed on the hood? No, who blesses who on the hood? There's no blessings. I don't know if that came from Midwest or the East Coast, but out in the West Coast, that was never a thing. There was no such thing as a blessing. This is my cousin, I want to bless. No, bro. Blessings, the reason why is because blessing on the hood, that just gives you a way out to when real politics hit. You're not accountable, because if you don't get put on the hood and there's not a brand on your name, you're not accountable when that front line aspect hits. You ain't accountable to the homies. You're just blessed on it. And now that gives a person the leeway to say, I was never really put on the hood. No, that's not honorable, bro. There's no blessings. Just checked it. It's okay. It's over. Yeah, that's the homie, man. Go, Jay Millie. Go check out the homie's channel. He's building his channel. He's another Denver fool from the town. So he got some good content. But yeah, bro. Mad Main Doughboy. Yeah, there's definitely no blessings, my homie. You know, that came. I hear that a lot in the East Coast, though, my homie. In the West Coast, you know, you had to go through the tundra. You had to be prospect and then get quoted to the turf. And I know fools like the homie. He got put on 3 times. He got put on 3 different times because the first time they said, "Oh, that was not official quote session." The second time he had to go to the block. The third time it was OG. So that was 3 quote sessions in one. My lady says I'm on YouTube too much. She don't get what it means to stay active on the YouTube yard. Real. That's the way you put it though, homie. You got to stay on that front line of the YouTube yard, my homie. That's why so many homies are. Yeah, that's another thing is, bro. There's no accountability. Fools just think they could do whatever they want. Come on, 6ix9ine was blessed on the hood. 6ix9ine was blessed on Damu. The what 9 Trey Gangsta Bloods. How you gonna be 9 Trey and Gangsta Bloods? Fool, he was blessed with the stars and yeah, homie. That's a no bueno. Gotta take them hits and put because when you quote it, I know this new era is different and there's a lot of sissy fools. You know, but when you go through the tundra and it's some love taps, because we used to call love taps with these. That's a ceremony with the big homies, right? And it teaches you a lesson. It teaches you to take them when you on that county line and you hit the county and you got 4 or 5 enemigos in that unit. You better be ready for that jump because it comes with the territory. You can't just drop your rag and be like, I don't bang no more. Because if you from a certain neighborhood, they might still beat you up just because you used to bang. Gotta take them hits. Real talk. No, Savage said, nah, I'm a Christian. People, I love the Lord, man. I gave my life to the Lord. That's what I bang now. Outside of being born in it, no blessing. You know, I'll tell you what, to be honest, Jay Millie, even my brothers and my cousins all had to get put on. And my brother, so I have a little brother, right? I have a little brother and, you know, he's a baby bro. And this fool his destiny was he was going to be from a hood. He was already going down the road from being from a set. And he started chilling with some 40s, homie. He started chilling with some rolling 40s, right? And my baby bro didn't want the youngest brother to be from the hood. And this fool he started migrating to the hood, bro. He started chilling with, you know, the homies and this and that. And the night he got quoted, he got extra quoted, you know, because of the simple fact is, homie, my baby bro was more mad than I was, and my baby bro wanted to show that fool, bro, this is what it is. And he you know, the homies quoted that fool pretty hard, bro. He got a pretty hard put on. How are you doing, Lady Said? Me too, brother. God is good. I mean, I know a lot of people ain't on the faith aspect, but God is good. You see me, 37 years old. I've been everything, bro. I've been every aspect of life. Shot for the turf. Bro, I was fighting life sentences for the hood. I was fighting life sentences where they were trying to give me a life sentence for some different things that went on in the Denver streets. And I got what I got, bro, and I'm still standing. The testimony. That's why, like, honestly, homie, the people out there, I don't glorify gangbanging at all. I don't even, to me, it's something that really is not beneficial to nobody. People do it because of just their surroundings and the aspect of what it's built off of. But I don't want no youngster to be from no hood. I don't want no youngin to be put on a hood, bro. What kind of person I look like? Because I know what it brings. Destruction, homie. There's no benefits. You're not gonna make $1 million. You might die behind this, and you might go to prison. That's all the roads is, and that's just 100% truthful, you know? I'm trying to get back into church. Hey, check out, if you ever come out here, Red Rocks Church, bro, we're in that congregation. My wife's on the prayer team, you know, and that's what it is. Yeah, I feel that. Still working, listening in. Whatever you believe in, have a spiritual. You gotta have, if you don't believe in something and you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything, my people. If you don't, If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. So stand for something, you know. And that's what it is, bro. I'm just, as a person of spiritual aspect, and I had people in my corner. See my wife down here. This is my wife, Lady said that she's in the comment section. She's a prayer warrior. She prayed for me through every aspect. She's been through half of the stuff people ain't even been on here in YouTube world, bro. She's been in stuff that could have cost her life off of my actions, and she prayed, and the protection of God was on my life. So there's really, I seen the experiences of the Lord, bro. It's not just no fab. I almost like people that know me from Trash Talk Circle. They remember the time I quit YouTube because I was already dying from a virus in my stomach. I was dying, bro. I'm bigger now, but I lost almost like 50 pounds in 90 days. No explanation. And I quit YouTube for some months. And somehow the prayer that my wife prayed, the doctors somehow found out what it was, and it was embedded virus in my stomach killing me. So there's power in prayer, my homies. Yeah, and that's what it is, man. But what I was saying, honestly, homie, this is just a testimony. When I speak about politics, it's not what I do now. I'm not even an active banger, my homies. I'm not. I don't care about banging. I don't care about glorifying gang banging life, because it's something that I done so long, bro. It's nothing to glorify when fools, glorify all this aspect and this music, and they're putting it out to youngsters. I don't, it's not glorified. Like, I don't care about that. I don't care how hard you are. I don't care how many fools you knock down. I don't care about murder. I don't care about none of that stuff. Because when you deal with it, and you really deal with it, and you got homies around you dying, it's not funny, bro. It's not funny to be the person on the bad end of the stick, and you got family members catching bullets. You got family members never coming home. I got a homie that I wish I never brought into the gang life, and this fool's doing 50 plus years on that yard right now with no hope of coming home. And it's because actions, bro. And it's crazy, man. What up, Matthew? My high salute to the rider. I would rather go through life believing in God and to die and find out. And that's what I say, my homie, Denver made that's real truthing. Because if it's really serious and it's really the truth of what's in that book, are you willing to risk it? Are you willing to risk the salvation aspect? Because what if it is the truth? Think about that. What if it is the truth? And all the Bible is telling you is to live by good morals and walk that path. But if it is a risk aspect and you don't believe in that aspect, but what if it is the truth? Think about it. You're taking a risk on what the afterlife is. And that's something that I had to take into account, bro. I'd rather try to be humble and live a spiritual aspect and know I'm sealed, if it's the truth. And then if it's not the truth, it's not the truth. But at least you a good person. You're going to drop the link. I don't have this is just regular YouTube, my homie. I don't really have a link. I wish I could. I'm not on StreamYard right now. Miss Thang, my high salute. You know what it is. I know Red Rocks Church. My aunt lives around the corner. Yeah, that's the one I go to right there. If you ever over there, man, pull up. That's the one that we're in. I go every Sunday. I'm in life groups, everything, bro. I used to go to Praise Center and Federal. Oh, that's a good one too, man. My high salute to that. Jay Millie. You already know. And that's the thing is, man, like, ain't nobody could tell me any different. I know there's so much destruction in this world, homie. There's so much destruction, but the blessings I have endured in the last year by just really honestly getting strong in the faith aspect, I've conquered blessings and blessings. Like, look at, you know what? Let me run down a story, and I'm not going to put anybody under the bus. To move in here, we was put in a situation where we couldn't even move in here because the price was too high for what was going on, right? And it was an unfortunate situation. Some stuff got messed up. But where I was living, we broke the lease. So we were put in a predicament to move out of the spot we had. We didn't have enough money to get in this spot. The power of prayer opened the day that we prayed, and we literally covered every ounce of the rent and the deposit and the cost of my bad credit and this and being a felon, bro. Like, you can't tell me Come on, let's talk about the real. It's real deal, man. Trust and believe everything in the Bible is the truth. I promise you. Um, and that's what it is, man. Have faith. See, yeah, and I have, bro, and that's what's got me over the tip. And I know a lot of people, when it comes to the spiritual aspect, I know a lot of people. It's not, some people don't want to hear it, but it's. I rather be the person to teach you to speak it on your life. That's all I'm doing. I'm trying to speak it on your life because I care about the aspect of people on here, homie. It's not about subs and it's not about people. It's not about subscriptions and views and this. I actually like to build relationships with real genuine. Everybody in this comment section right here, I don't know a couple of you, but majority everybody, like the homies, I genuinely got love and respect for what you guys do as content creators. So I'd rather give you blessings than any other negativity. Toxicness in YouTube is running rapid. Everywhere you look, toxicness is glorified. Every channel glorify toxicness. Everybody loves the drama and seeing people run themselves into the grave. When you have a positive aspect, nobody wants to hear that. Bro, the world is getting more and more evil. Jesus gives us hope. Amen to that. Amen to that, man. But it is, man. It's real deal, bro. It's and this is what we call real church right here, bro. You don't necessarily have to go to the church. This is what we call church, and whatever you believe in, this is the church. This is the congregation right here, people. And that's how we're, And this is from the ghetto gospel, man. But yeah, I'll stay on here for a couple more minutes. This is a good convo. What you guys up to tonight, man? What's goody, man? But yeah, so, and that's what we doing, man. I even have something I got prepared, for the ladies, Lady Sev. Hey, go sub up to my wife's channel, Lady Sev. She got some content coming out, and we was thinking, and I'm not gonna give too much. What's the perspective of a wife that has, a mate, a spouse that came from incarceration? Because my wife, the day I got out on parole, my wife actually was there, and she was on parole with me. My wife was in curfew with me. I had a big old ankle monitor like the size of my face, homie, this big right here. And I had to wear it on my ankle, bro. And it was like water resistant. It like vibrated every 10 minutes. It would vibrate. I had to plug it in like a freaking charger at night, homie. That's how I slept, with a big old ankle monitor. And my wife, she went through all the mental aspect of parole. All the mental aspect of parole. And my wife rolled through all that. I can remember the parole officer and the parole officers trying to discredit her being with me on parole as a wife. And, the mental aspect she took because she was on parole and she rolled, so it would be cool for her to come out with, some content about that. Cause I think that actually, got to give a credit to the people that show support to people getting out the pen. The moral and, the support for, wives and moms and all that. I hated that. I know you did, Lady Sev. You always used to plug it in, though. Like, you need to plug in your charger. Like I was a phone or something. My great-grandpa used to run a Spanish church in the north. So I grew up with church and the Bible. Oh, yeah. Hey. And that's a good thing, man. You was actually, you were God's chosen for sure. If you still, had always that faith through everything you went through, my homie. Yeah, sub up to her. Her channel is LADY and then space SCV. She was also a trash talk circle queen. And she held it down for Broncos country. And there was not a big handful of females in the TTC, but she was one of them that you get on her bad side about Broncos country. She bringing that lethal spit. She is not playing. Some people, honestly, to be 100, and I'm going to put it out there, some people honestly said she went harder than the Savage. And a lot of people say that Savage is one of the most lethalist trash talkers. But there was actually people that said Lady Sev goes a little harder than Savage said when it comes to them Broncos, so big ups to Lady Sev. That's what riders do. That's for life. Lifers do. That's an awesome woman right there. Yeah, she's a woman of God for sure. You know, spiritual woman of God. She definitely is a prayer warrior. She will. If you have any prayer request, leave them in the description. Leave them in the description because leave them in the comment section because my wife will go to war for you, you know, for prayers. You know, that's what she does. She was called to be a prayer warrior, you know, in the front line of the spiritual aspect. She don't care, you know. Shout out to Lady Sev for being one of the only real ones on the planet for her prayers to be owed and answered. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Moon boots. Wow, I salute to the rider. Nah, never that. Nah, but that's, you know, it's just because what was unique about it is, bro, is, you know, as you a Bronco queen that went in the TTC with all the crazy alpha males, every single alpha male, you could hold your own. You didn't need me to come back you up. You lethal thrower when it came to Broncos country with males, females, you know, football players. You were that queen right there. Can't take nothing from you. Hey, Denver May, Mall High salute. You know what it is, man. Take care of yourself, my homie. You know, thank you for the support. You've been showing the love from this channel to that channel. What up, Daniel Berry? That's the homie right there. Mall High salute to Daniel Berry. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it was good times, man. And hey, Moon Boots, to be honest, homie, Lady Still was also one that could hold her own with, you know, the males in TTC. And you see how crazy it is, TTC. But Lady Still and Lady Sev, they went this last time when the Steelers and Broncos played, they went to war. And it was such an epic war because it was two alpha women going crazy, Steelers, Broncos country, and they were going back and forth, man. And that was something that TTC really didn't never seen, you know? So that was some good time right there. Should I get it with anyone? And I get anyone anytime over my Broncos, period. Recipe. Yeah, that's our sis right there. If I could find the videos, I might repost them for you. I could see what you know, what I could show you what I'm talking about. And it was cool, you know, it was cool because that year, bro, I actually went to war with about 7 to 8 Steelers fans, bro. They were deep at the time. And I went to war with every single one of them, bro. I made a video going at every single one. And the homie Mac Main, OG Mac Main from the Steelers Nation, he came out of retirement that year, bro. That fool actually was not doing videos no more. And even the Renegade, homie, that fool came out of retirement. But they heard how Savage was, you know, going to war with every single one. They were like, oh, we have to come out with a hey week. We cannot let Savage come and start, you know, kicking up dust. But I was that type. I'll go to war with every single fan from your fan base. Rest in peace, Lady Still. Oh, yeah. Rest in peace, sis. You already know. Let's say a moment of silence for Lady Still. You know what it is. You're always missed. Yeah, you know, it's really now it's just panels, bro. It's not like how when we first got in, Lady Sev. Definitely not, you know. Having that woman involved makes things a lot better. I love seeing the ladies go hard for their squad. Hey, bro, and that was one thing about Lady Sev, bro. My wife is, I didn't want her to be a part of the trash talk circle, honestly, right? At first, because the trash talk circle, it can get outrageous, especially with these fools. And people they don't have clamps on what they say. And there's a lot of, you got to take, if you're not really thick-skinned, you're going to take abuse. TTC will eat up anything that's not thick-skinned. And Lady Sev was like, let me have a shot. So she came in swinging, and she made her mark, and she represented it, you know. She represented it to the fullest, bro. She went to war with head honchos, like, and I didn't back her up because I told her from the get-go, if you come in, you know, if it gets out of control, definitely Savage is coming in, but I let her do whatever she gonna do. And most of the time, Fools couldn't see her with the trash talk because one thing about Lady Sev, she knows her football team. She knows Broncos country. She could tell you the ins and outs of Broncos country. Um, Glad we over the boo boo. That's no filter. It's not for the faint of heart. Definitely not. It's definitely not because devils. You better just be prepared. But yeah, we missed, man. I got the cup of Joe. I'm turned up tonight, baby. Hey, wife, you should make us some of them. You should make us some of them ice. Them ice volcanoes that we had the other night. But yeah, man, and
Oh, they are not ice volcanoes.
what are they?
None of your business. Just wanted to beat up on life.
See, she came and stole on me.
I didn't.
It's not for the faint of heart. Yeah, but yeah, we done with that though, man. It's on to the new and ask. But I don't know. So let me ask you a question, Lady Sev.
What?
No, we can't.
What?
I was gonna say if it's somebody respectful, we could do a hate week, but not label it under trash talk.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I know. It's just hard when football season comes around. You already know, man. It just gets hard because you want,
hard, but at the same time, I'm not getting mixed up in all the stupid drama and all the doxing and all the boo-boo that goes along with it because you hurt somebody's feelings and now they're in their feelings and now they want to go dox your information and now they want to cry wolf and now they want to do all this. I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, I already know.
No. You know what? TTC used to be straight, pure trash talk circle, homie. Like, not all this, let me get in my feelings and talk about your family and all this other stuff.
Yeah, I feel it.
Miss me with all that. I'm good.
See? She came in and spoke. She said, that's not what it is. I'm usually nice and sweet until you mess with my people I care about. Yeah, about and my teams. That's what I'm talking about. Representing. Let's go. Representing. That's what I'm talking about, man. Out in Kansas City, too. I know you in Kansas City, Miss Thing. But yeah, that's what it do. I think I had an aspect tonight. I had to come say what's up. I just wanted to say what's up to everybody out there, man. I wanted to give my gratitude to everybody showing the channel love. Definitely, everybody that followed over to this channel, and I appreciate it, man. From the bottom of the heart, appreciate, man, all the support and love. So I think I'm gonna tap out, man. I have 2 more minutes in me, and I'm gonna tap out. If you guys, finally, I found my computer mouse in my beer box. Was you looking for the beer box, my homie? I was gonna say, and to everybody out there, man, I'm not biased to questions either. Like, if I can answer questions, I definitely do. I've been doing a series of definitely people asking questions. So if you have any, A and Q questions, man, I definitely do it in video format. I answer it to the best of my abilities. I don't try to, definitely don't try to put any fabrication on it. Moonboo. Oh yeah, y'all relationship dope as fuck. Keep her. She a rider. That's my rider, Lady Sev. You already know. Shoot, I'll rep my teams here in KC. I don't care. Yeah, represent. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I was living out there too, man. Me and wifey went out there to Kansas City, Missouri, and definitely I could not live in Kansas City, Missouri. I'm definitely not a Missouri type of individual. They too segregated. They too racial. They too racist out there. Everybody's racist. People, the trees, the animal, the nature, the cops, the weather, the whole, man, it was so segregated. I was like, man, this is not us. I'm from Denver. At least we have a little diversity out here, but everything in Kansas City, Missouri was racial. I could not do it. I literally caught myself people watching, and all the white folks went this way on one street, all the black folks went this way on one street, all the freaking Mexicans stayed in the middle of this area. You didn't see a lot of Spanish people. But tell me why the homies that went out there with, literally, they was from the Bronco community from Kansas City, Missouri, because they got a chapter out there. And we went to go live out there with the homie Trey and his wife and his, the son was the homie though, man. That was my little partner right there. And they didn't tell us how racial it was. And we pulled up to, the African American area, and they must have seen ghosts. They must have seen, we were the lightest people on the block. And then people were like,
hold on, I gotta ask Miss a question.
What?
Who's her team?
Broncos country.
Okay, then I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Never mind. Like I said.
What up, Kings?
That's actually why I retracted my message, because I remembered him saying something that she was Broncos country.
Who?
But I couldn't remember. Miss.
Okay. Oh, I'm confused.
Of course you're confused. You always.
I love you. Shout out. But I'm about to go see if the lows calm down and got. Yeah. Go see what's up, Rada. Let me know what's the haps over there. Oh yeah. Hey, Trippy Latino, bro. We used to now you can't really cruise on the boulevard out here though, man, in Denver. They shut it down because of the shootings, bro. There were like a year ago in the summer, bro. There was like one night there was like 6 shootings on feds, bro, and they shot the little blood fool DYS and this other little blood fool. And right after that, bro, the cops started cracking down. So Federal's not like how it used to be. Remember Sunday nights? Cruising on the feds, bro, with everybody's car in the low-lows and everybody be partying on the side at Jumbos. But yeah, so we go out there, homie, and me being not having no fear. They call it Killer Missouri out there, right? Dangerous part of Prospect in Kansas City, Missouri. And they tell me, the people we're living with, they said we don't go out in our neighborhood. Man, you got me twisted, bro. It's so hot out here in Kansas City, Missouri. Humidity. I said, I am not staying in this house. It was in the middle of the summer. I took my dogs and I started walking through them projects every single morning I was out there. They had to see me. And, people were like, they were just like, this fool, he's not from over here. But it is what it is, man. I survived it. I'm good. It's horrible here. I miss Cali. Much love, homie. Keep doing your thing. Jimmy G, gonna give it. Nah, I know you ain't. I know you don't have a lot of. Hey, my homie King's only 7'10", man. I know he's not really an upgrade from Carr, man. Jimmy G. I'll be at the. The Kansas City. Oh, yeah, the draft is in Kansas City, bro. Who knows? I might slide out there. If I slide out there, we'll have to have a beer, man. I don't know. If it's Plaza, the Plaza was beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I wonder where they're gonna have the draft. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? The draft might be cracking. New Age. See, wife said, because wife, she came out one morning. She was on the patio, and in Kansas City, Missouri, they got freaking
devastated.
They got vultures out there, bruh.
Devastated.
I'm not gonna lie. They got vultures out in Kansas City, Missouri. These big old birds. I came outside and I'm on the patio like, where did I come to the middle of what? In the middle of Midwest. And they have these big old birds and these bundle weeds, and they were like, bro, like, no. I remember seeing the shooting on the new back in 220. I think my stepdad said the same thing about. Yeah, they closed all that down, my homie. It was too many fools shooting that place up. Like, but it was like every gangbanger went to the boulevard. Even Eastside fools were starting to go over there, bro. And it was just all kinds of bangers, homie, and everybody started shooting at each other, and that fool DYS got killed on Alameda and Federal, so they shut it down. You already know, Kings, Mile High salute, plug. Jimmy G ain't doing nothing. Baker Mayfield is gonna ball. Man, stop it, man. What? Not Mayfield. No, y'all. Tom Brady, man, it might be done for y'all for a minute, man. Plaza's gorgeous, it is. The bus stop in Kansas City, Missouri was crazy, bro. And then what's crazy, my homie, Randy, I literally had to go to work in Kansas City, Kansas. I had to cross the borderlines and drive almost an hour to get to the Amazon. And you know what? Everybody, this is why it's so crazy to me. Everybody in Kansas City, Missouri, and Kansas City, Kansas would be like, "Why did you come out here?" They looked at us like we were crazy for going out there. They're like, "You should have stayed in Colorado. It's trash out here." You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I would say I'm not confident in Jimmy G, but we'll see. You know what it is, man. Well, hopefully, my main thing is stopping the Chiefs, bro. That's what it is. Let's stop the Chiefs because I'm already tired of them dudes. I don't care if it's the Raiders. I don't care if it's Chargers or the Broncos. We got to dethrone the Chiefs. They're getting on my nerves. Tomorrow, love. We'll go to bingo. Bingo! we go to bingo, right? And I didn't know I liked it. Sorry. That's a confession. These are my confessions. Literally, we won $1,000 at the bingo hall. So I'm addicted. Me and my wife won $1,000 off of $40. Come on, bro. We got to win. The only bus stop, they wouldn't let me leave because they pray. Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, it was like, to be honest, to be 100, my homie, I really wasn't really ever paranoid in Missouri. I didn't really, I'm like certain aspects of Denver, I get paranoid because just war and just knowing who's who and people know me and my family. And, it's been hectic out here. So I never really been outside of the city and been paranoid. Out there was one time that it was a little sketchy. I was walking my pit at the nighttime in Missouri, Nob Hill, the apartments. And if you guys want to look up Nob Hill apartments, go check out what's going on in Nob Hill, the shootings. That apartment complex was a ghetto, bro. It was, you had little fools shooting at each other. You had little fools playing in dumpsters, and it was just ghetto. And one night I'm walking over there in Missouri in this car, and where we were, it was Nob Hill, so it was a forest area, and you had one way in, one way out. That's how it was. Nob Hill was like that. It was around a forest, and we were walking. It was getting dark, and this little Monte Carlo drives by beating, and I'm like, "Who's this?" And then I just kind of just like was on standstill, just looking at the car, and they crept. I said, "Oh, in Denver, usually they do that. It's somebody that is up to no good." And I kind of just stood there and I was just looking, and I think that fool thought I had the burner, and this fool drove off. But that was the only time it was really, really, really sketchy, homie, to be honest. Shoot, I'm going to have to go to the draft since it's here. Oh, yeah, go. Represent the Broncos all day. Orange Crush, let's go. Jimmy G issue is health, a Super Bowl and 2 appearances already back with his OC. Well, we'll see, man. I don't want to wish any good things on the Raiders, but we'll see. But I know it like this, man. The AFC West just got to get foundation up, man, for we can compete with the Chiefs, because they're out of control. The Chiefs are just America right now. They're the poster childs of the NFL, and they talk about them constantly, bro. Like they've been doing this forever. It's sickening. It's throw up. I want to throw up every time I see that logo, bro. Nothing to be paranoid about out there for us, only because we weren't out there looking for. Yeah, and that's another thing is too. We was out there just creeping. What was crazy about at the time when we were out there, too, me and my wife, a lot of Bronco fans in Missouri, man. We would catch people in Broncos gear all the time. Like I was going to their supermarkets and people were like mile high saluting me and my wife because we'd be Bronco down, and it was a lot of Bronco, but Broncos just came off the Super Bowl as well too. Was cracking. That's my biggest issue is the health, bro. I stayed in Denver for a little bit in the you was in the nice area, Kings. That's dope, bro. It was beautiful over there. I like it over there, man. It's real. You got to have money to be over there, though, my homie. That mall is expensive, but they actually do got a nice little arrangement over there. Forget joke, the Broncos country all day, every day, period. Other than that, he does his thing. I hope he does good, but as a Niner, bang, bang, he said, as a Niner, bang, bang, Niner gang. Let's see, laugh out, Lady Sev. It's all love. Hey, Hey, Kings only 710, man. You know who the biggest? You know who was my biggest rival in the TTC Kings? It was Raider Ben, bro. That's why me and Raiders Ben relationship is so cool like this, bro. Because we did not like each other at first, bro. We both came in around the same time at TTC, and we both hated each other because we both had the same aura, homie. And that was one dude that I learned to respect because he represented all the way. He represented all the way. What up, Gats? You know what it is, Denver official. Hey, keep doing your thing, everybody. That's my cousin right there. He's a part of the group I was in, Tripolar. Go sub up to his channel, Gats Cisneros, because that fool, you'll catch my music on there, and he got some. This dude right here got the beats. If you got music, you guys want to get the thunder beats, them beats that slap, Gats official, tap his right there. Go get listen to his beats, listen to his music. It's going down. It's going down. What's good, Gordo? What's good with you, homie? I see you over here represent. Mile high salute to you. Now it's all love and respect, fam, but can't mess with Jokeland at all, fam. There we go, Rada. Oh, I know, bro. I've been around since. Okay. So you was over there in the Google hangout. Okay, my rider. That's what's up. See, nobody knew about. Okay, that was the old school. You know what it is, fam. Let's go. It's not as bad as when T.O. became a Cowboy. He's my quarterback. He's my quarterback. I ride with him. Lady Sev. I hate the Cowboys more than the Raiders. Yeah, I only hate the Cowboys. Well, you're in a Bronco and a Cowboy city and state, bro. So I heard New Mexico got more Bronco and Cowboy fans out there than anything. You already know. Go sub to the Rada. You know what it is. But the only reason why I hate the Cowboys like I did is because of the simple fact is one of my brothers, he's a Bronco hater, Cowboy fan to the max, and anything he's for, I'm against. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be like that. New sub from the Bay. You know what it is. Mile high salute, Rada. You know what it is. Timo, you know what it is, bro. Thank you for the support, the love. Appreciate it, bro. I can't stand the Cowboys. I mean, he's all right, Gats. Just kidding, cuz. Just a little something, Lady Sav, laugh out loud. What did God say? Salute oh yeah, you already know, Rada. It's always love. Plus, I'm on and that's what I'm saying. People, go sub up to my cousin's music channel. That's what he does, is music straight from Denver. Original everything. There's no mixtape music on there. It's all original. And I'm on a lot of that material. So go check it out, man. You'll hear my voice on it too. You don't like Raider Ben too? No, Raider Ben's the homie, fam. Nah, that's the homie, Gordo. That's the rider right there. Ben's my partner. But I got love for everybody, every aspect, my homie. Anybody that got love and respect for the channel. I used to not like him at all, but we that's the homie. I don't mess with the Cowboys because my family all Cowboy fans besides me. Okay. So you went against the grain, my homie. You went against the grain. I used to pretend to be a Raiders fan just to piss off. Nah, Randy, no. Nah, that's what's up, bro. How about them Cowboys, though, from the Bay? I get hated on by the whole familia. That's what you know what, bro? To be honest, to be 100, I never had any hatred towards the Cowboys, but I got a brother that, he's a Cowboy fan. He's not my real brother. He's my brother from another mother. We grew up. We from the same hood, everything. And he's a Bronco hater, and he's from Denver, Colorado. And, all his brothers are Bronco fans. So, he really, really tries to go at it. So me and him are always going at it, but that's what made me not like the Cowboys. Raider is the homie. He's cool as heck. Not the Plow Girls. Raider Ben a real one for sure. And that's my rider right there, man. Banther, me and him had in the beginning, like I said, Kings, like that's me and him was rivals. So, but that fool right there, man, I earned a lot of respect for his come up for sure. This stream looks better using StreamYard still. Oh, so this stream looks better? Nah, I'm over here on the YouTube. Like I'm on my YouTube stream, bro. Not the StreamYard. It's the YouTube stream. Once you get so many subscribers, you can do a live from your phone. I love playing the Cowboys, especially during playoff time. Surprisingly, Broncos country is big in El Paso. Yeah, Broncos country is big a lot of places, my homie. We got a lot of chapters everywhere. I know 2 days ago I was going to see what the Raider fans was talking about in Lunatics live stream. And I was seeing what they felt about, getting rid of Waller and, Derek Carr to the Saints and Jimmy. And Lunatics the homie, I'm subbed up to his channel too. But he started trying to go in on Broncos country and the fan base, and I'm like, nah, Brody. We gonna talk about some facts. Broncos country's everywhere. We got chapters in Germany also. I know Raider fans they'll try to argue it, but we got chapters in Germany. We got chapters in Mexico. Europe. We got chapters all across the United States. We everywhere, bro. The Orange Wave. I can't go. Broncos country is worldwide. Let's go. Facts. I used to rock my Raiders gear in Denver, and it was always fun going at it. Yeah, it's always definitely it's a good atmosphere when you could go to war and it's always friendly fire. Now, I go to games and I used to be an immature individual. I used to make it hard for rival fans, and I used to be that fool that would be disrespectful in the stands. I done fought over the Broncos. I done did some disrespectful stuff in my time to opposing fans. But I won't do it no more because my father-in-law, my wife's dad, that's my pops. He got disrespected at a Bronco game, and they made, he took off his jersey, bro. And it's, if I was there, I would be fighting Bronco fans with him because that's my dad. And I just don't. I'm not just about disrespect no more. Honestly, would you guys trade Wilson for Dak? I want to say like this, man. To be honest, I want to see what Wilson does with the new coach. I want to see what he does with the new offensive line they're beefing up. But if he plays like he did last year, definitely, bro. Dak, regular season, he knows how to produce. Give him the right weapons, and he's producing. He's gonna get you to the playoffs. Now, the biggest question is, can he win big games? And we see with the Cowboys, it's hard for them to win big games. And they had some of the same regime for some years now. We stay messing with Joe Cliff fans, bro. My brother is a freaking Joe Cliff fan, so it was always war in our. For real though, that's my brother though. He's a rider though. A lot of Mexicanos who from Denver living in El Paso and still represent Broncos country. What's crazy, bro? I traveled to some cities and states, man, and everywhere I went, I met a fellow Bronco fan. It's crazy. I was living in South Bend, Indiana, in the Midwest, and it's wild because as soon as I walked in a barbershop, they had a Peyton Manning jersey, all autographed Broncos, and I said, "This is my barbershop. I'm home. I feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? This is where I gotta be." Always still running things, kind of. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not there. I know a lot of Bronco fans would like to say it because one thing about Broncos country, to be honest, let's talk about some of the fallow Bronco fans. Peyton Manning kind of made Broncos country spoiled. So Bronco fans expected W's, homie. It didn't matter if we had a team or not. Every Bronco fan goes into every season thinking we can win a championship, including me. Till up to logic, I always have the, football season starts and I'm always like, let's get on, let's get it cracking. It's football season, Broncos country. I'm at training camps and all that. And I'll tell you what, Peyton Manning just had Bronco fans on a whole new aura, and everybody thought in Broncos country we would be able to step up and win another championship without a quarterback, losing key players with coaching staff, losing, coaches that took us over the edge, and that's 2015. And it don't work like that. So people in Broncos country till today will say John Elway has his hands and stuff, but I don't know. I don't really know. There's no proof. I know a lot of people, still want to say that, but there's not really no proof. I think it's a time process, and I think Sean Payton being over here though, it's gonna change the whole culture again, bro. We're gonna be able to start competing. It's not gonna be below 500 records no more. Sean Payton already cleaning house. This dude came in and he beefed up the offensive line, which the last 4 coaches didn't even focus on the offensive line. They didn't even care. Sean Payton came in and said, let's get some offensive line. And I know a lot of Bronco fans are going to be like, we overpaid. But you want to beef up that offensive line. Let's get some big boys up in them trenches, because that's where the war starts, is them trenches. And, that's kind of how I feel. I just seen through actions, my homie, honestly. Family and the Cowboys when we do. Yeah, lady said that's how it should be, all fun. 1000% fact. Where is my boy Lucky Loco? Is he in here? I know. Yeah, he comes in here. You know what I'm saying? That's the rider right there. He taps in, and it was crazy, bro, that you bring the homie up, because I have another channel, like I was explaining, and he was always on my other channel. And I got a message to him recently that I changed this into that same channel, Sevlo Tootails, and he's been tapping in more, so you'll see him, you know what I'm saying, definitely. But thank you, man. Thank you for the support of your Sal, bro, and that's what it is, bro. I'm going to tap out. I'm about to go eat some dinner. Thank you for everybody for tapping in, bro. It was cool talking to everybody. New subscribers. I seen some new subscribers in here. I seen a lot of people. There's hella Bronco fans in Minnesota too. I was surprised when I first moved here. Yeah, you already know. That's the homie right there. Yeah, Minnesota got a cool little chapter of Bronco fans out there too, my homie. Broncos country is going to be deep in the Rocky Mountain regions for sure. You know what I'm saying? New Mexico, Utah, South Dakota, Montana, Nebraska, New Mexico, Wyoming. When I went to Wyoming, bro, 90% of people out there was Bronco fans. It even seemed like there was more Bronco fans than sometimes in Denver. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what it is, man. All right, people. You know what it is, bro. I'm gonna tap out, but love the content, bro. But this Raider Nation for life, homie. Donkey's country. Let's ride. Hey, it's gonna be a new season, my homie. We riding. I'll be in Vegas. We gonna paint that stadium orange again like we did last year. I'll be over there. My Steve Atwater jersey. Oh, I don't even have the Atwater, the old school legend. You know what I'm saying? I just picked up a couple legendary Atwater jersey, Randy Gradishaw, homie. I need a Dennis Smith, all the legendary players. God bless. Nothing on the Cowboys Nation, brother. Hey, we did paint that stadium orange too, my Rada. We went out there and we did our thing, bro. Peace out. You already know, Rada. Broncos country to the casket close. Let's go. Hell yeah. Nebraska only has college with the kid. You know what it is. You already know. Mile high salute, Radas. Let's go.